What's going on, everyone? We are back again, and we are going to be continuing Final Fantasy 16. We're going to be going over to Lost Wing, which is where we had stopped on our live stream earlier today. And I'll probably do about another hour of this game, and then tomorrow, I'm not sure what time I will do it, but once I get up, I'll probably do about an hour of gameplay again. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Honestly, I'm going
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing
to not do side quests anymore for a while, so that I can continue the story. To be honest, I would prefer to continue the story at this point. When I do New Game Plus, I will then basically replay the game and do more of the side missions. But for now, we're going to fully complete this game and just go with the story at this point, so we don't have to worry about. Yeah, so that's the plan. Let's see, wait, what? So, I guess we are supposed to go down here. That's weird. Okay. Yep, I did all that already, so my guess is we gotta go. What? Okay, this is weird. It's gonna take me probably
Never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
a little bit to figure this out. What in the world? 34.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from
Bored.
the vineyard soon.
Alright, I think we are fine now. Let's take this way.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
As stated, we're going to go to the next part of the story. So I think at this point, fighting all the enemies and just really honestly getting...
That's enough.
The 3D audio, I actually did hear where those enemies were coming from, which is pretty cool. Because this game is fully 3D audio compatible. 3D audio means that I can discern which direction enemies are coming from. Yeah. Oh, some chocobos. Kind of sad that we can't ride chocobos in this game, honestly. It's still a beautiful game, though, mind you, but it's actually a little sad. Yep.
Distance, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Oh. I thought I killed it. Whoops. Yeah. Oh my.
There.
Keep going.
Northreach.
Yep.
Over here. Get him.
Again.
You know what to do, boy.
This really is so that I can get some... just want to see more experience. That's weird. You know what? Oh. Well, I was gonna let them be, but they activated the attack on me, that's good. Hey, I can't help if you really are trying to attack me. You know?
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Let's upgrade. System. Yeah. I feel like unless you completely upgrade these things, you really
Sick of Toggle.
let's do that then.
Get him, boy. It's over. There, boy.
It'd be nice. Basically. Brothel, find the dame. Are you the dame?
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Oh my.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Best weapon in Dame mission Final Fantasy 16.
say these are all from down here?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Boy, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon.
Oh my.
If you find anything, ask for me there.
Sounds good.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
You saw...
The day before, she'd lost her comb. A gift. It wasn't anything fancy, but you see, Tatienne...
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet. She didn't mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with any who followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first. She thought about saying something. But the Dane was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need...
That's the day done then.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him, another...
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him...
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back.
The Dame thing. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Sure. I need others march again.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could...
This Yannick. The soldier, according to the...
And you plan on traveling to Moor?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm. You'll find they have little love for... There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand.
I shall return as soon as I find some. Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Sick of Torgal.
Well, guess I'm just gonna fight him.
There, boy. Get him.
feel like I'm just slaughtering the poor chocobos, honestly. Oh, good on you, Goody. Ugh.
Over here.
The thing that really sucks about this game, really, is that I feel like there isn't as much combat. I love the story, but I just wish there was more combat in this game.
Excellent. Another fight. Get him! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Ooh. This is an area that king was in earlier. So we're definitely going to be trying to kill him later on. I feel like. They're the ones that are trying to take over. Basically, we got to stop them. We're going to go over there. Probably continue on once. Of course, we get the fact that they do.
You know what to do, boy.
There's some more over here.
Over here. Not much chance I'd get into the Penitent's Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Cid had better have a plan.
I agree. Because there ain't no way that I would be recognized.
Get him, boy! There, boy! You know what to do, boy. There, boy!
Wait, what? Raptor?
Get him!
Is there a way to get, like,
There, boy!
damn, I wish there was a way to take a photo. Like, these things were beautiful. Like, at that thing. That is cool. Honestly, that is a cool looking creature. There we go. Still got a little more before I can. I'm probably gonna upgrade the Willow Volumes. Wait, see, my question is. Precision dodge. It's very possible.
If the people of Morwa are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Yep. Here we go.
Are you Bertrand?
So, well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts.
Many traders, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What do you want?
And
good riddance.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a dessert?
What's this? A brat?
I come to you from Northreach.
What?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few...
Yes. He had a comb, which he... But, I stood for...
And do you know where he went?
My customers.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do. Be sure and tell her. What?
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Yeah, well.
You lose.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
Yeah, she died.
The wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Dang. That's gotta be her.
So it is you. Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to, by the looks of things.
You both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his work. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Think she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find... We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some deep...
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dead.
He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb.
Wed? Where would they have gone? So we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her lot. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tat...
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can... Speaking of which, I saw her. Could you tell her what happened?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companion... They said they would meet you...
Thank you, but... I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. It is by no means uncommon, but rarely do such...
I found this with Tatienne.
Thank you for returning.
Yeah, not the happiest story.
Before you do, I have the veil. Counts among its patrons, according to one of the...
Not to mention the same.
But that couldn't possibly...
I will.
Fetch!
Oh my god, Dorgo is such a good doggo.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Again, there's a lot of downtime in this game. So I'm hoping, jinxing myself again, things really ramp up. There's a lot of down, ramp up, down, ramp up.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Cid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us?
Once we get to the end of this cutscene, I'm probably going to end the live stream, to be honest. I'm pretty tired. But again, we'll be back tomorrow. So.
Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Cid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Yep. That's why we'll continue tomorrow. That is the plan. Because it looks like this is going to be a pretty big event. So that being said, thank you so much for anyone that watched. We'll be back in the morning or afternoon. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night.